Live from your local news leader and the Spirit of Community Award winner, this is NBC 10 News Today.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is 6 a.m. here on NBC 10 News Today. I'm Anna McAllister.
And I'm Chelsea Jones.
And I'm meteorologist Lexi Birmingham.
Hope you guys are off to a good start, although it's a little nasty today.
Yeah, you can hear the rain on our rooftop in the studio,
we can.
so it definitely seems like it's coming down a little bit hard.
Yeah, but as Lexi says, the sun will come out tomorrow.
Yes, the sun will come out tomorrow.
Yes, please do it.
Yeah.
Only here on NBC 10
For
today.
sure. Yeah, also one thing to keep in mind too, on top of that rain, our temperatures will be decreasing throughout the afternoon. So even though they're sitting in the 50s right now, by later on this afternoon, they could very well drop into the 40s and maybe even the upper 30s. I'm talk about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And you can see the clouds off towards the east and a little bit of some rain droplets on our camera lens. And that trend will continue throughout the day today. Just keep in mind, for folks in southern Arkansas, do have a chance of maybe seeing a transition between rain and into some winter mix. So just be a little extra cautious out on the roads. That is your forecast first.
The Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office has found human skeletal remains just east of Ruston near Cook and Chandler Roads.
And after intense investigation, they believe they know who the remains belong to. NBC 10's Hunter Elise tells us who they suspect.
Monday morning, Lincoln Parish Sheriff's deputies received a call that ended in an all-day investigation.
We had received a call from a person who had been out in Lincoln Parish around the Cook Road area, and the call came into us as they had found what they thought were maybe human remains.
Investigators then went to the area along with the person who called the sheriff's department.
Our investigators took a look at it, and they did believe that it was human remains. At that time, we made a call to Baton Rouge to the FACES.
FACES, LSU's Forensic Anthropology and Computer Enhancement Service, worked with investigators to learn more about who the remains belong to. Using information from FACES and other items investigators found near the remains, the Sheriff's Department believes the remains belong to Jeff Norsworthy, a man who's been missing since May.
We have never given up on this. We've had many calls about maybe sightings, in different locations. We've never given up hope, that we may find him someplace.
From here, the Sheriff's Department says they are ready to solve this case and give the family the peace they deserve.
The next step for us will be to continue to work with the FACES, continue to work with other forensic entities, and confirm that that is, in fact, Jeff Norsworthy.
The remains will be taken to the FACES lab in Baton Rouge for DNA analysis. In Lincoln Parish, Hunter Elise, NBC 10, your local news leader.
The Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office is asking the public to respect the family's privacy and not contact them or drive near the area where the remains were found.
Monroe police are investigating a shooting that happened Monday morning. It happened on Dick Taylor Street, according to police. One man was injured and had been taken to the hospital. No word on who that man is or his condition. A suspect in the case has also not been named. It is a developing story, and we will provide updates as they become available.
On to a news update this morning. Residents in Wynn Parish are speaking out after nearly 50 migrants were pepper sprayed at the Wynn Parish Correctional Center last week. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement spokesman said officers inside the facility pepper sprayed migrants to end their protest over prolonged detention. The spokesman also said medical staff evaluated anyone who came into contact with the pepper spray and no injuries were reported. We asked locals how they feel about the situation happening in their own backyard.
We're getting to the line of outrageous here. They're not criminals, they're human beings. We have the freedom of speech. They're just trying to be heard. They want to go home. They want to go back to work. Not everybody's a deadbeat.
Whatever they have to do, I know they have to do. I know a lot of people, and it's difficult, because everybody trying to get here to better life. I believe that's the reason. Nobody leaves someplace because they want to live,
Wynn Parish Corrections parent company LaSalle Corrections released the following statement that reads in part, this calculated use of force was consistent with ICE's performance-based national detention standards.
Over in Arkansas, a fire in Eudora has destroyed a daycare center. The blaze broke out at the World Learning Daycare Center on Front and Conquest Street. Eudora firefighters got the call around 1:35 Monday morning. Officials say no one was inside at the time, luckily, and the cause of the fire is being investigated. And mourners are paying tribute to a fallen Arkansas police officer as his body was escorted to the state crime lab Monday. A makeshift memorial with Fayetteville police officer Stephen Carr's cruiser was set up outside the police department. The community brought flowers and signs with tributes to Officer Carr, who was shot and killed as he sat in his patrol car in the back parking lot of the police department Saturday night.
Have no motive at all. It appears that the suspect came into the back parking lot and just executed my officer.
Carr's funeral is scheduled for Thursday.
The Medical Center of South Arkansas has acquired 2 new pieces of therapy equipment to better support those recovering from an accident or illness. It's called the Functional Stimulation Equipment, and it helps with the upper and lower body strength. Electrodes are placed on the patient's weak muscles to retrain them to function properly. Staff says this equipment will take patients' recovery to the next level.
Before, we haven't always had the ability to be able to perform some of the therapy tasks that we are now with this equipment.
If you or someone you love can benefit from the equipment, you can apply to participate in the inpatient rehab. Please call the referral line at 870-863-2588 or visit our website, myarklamis.com, for more information.
For the last 3 years, the frontage road bridge off of Interstate 20 near Highway 594 has been shut down.
NBC 10's CJ Macklin caught up with the chairman of the I-20 Development Board, who says motorists may have to wait just a little bit longer.
The bridge itself is complete. We just got to lay the asphalt on the road, the approach slab. And that's the only thing we're waiting on right now.
Drivers have been waiting for the frontage road bridge to be open since October. It's now December. Christmas is around the corner, and the $1 million project has yet to be opened.
We had to do a reconstruction of the service road and had to do some work on the bridge. And since then, we've gotten it all taken care of, and now we're waiting on the weather to cooperate.
Chisley says the only thing that they have left to complete are the east and west slabs. They transition traffic from the bridge to frontage road on either side. It's a process that's not hard to do, but Mother Nature must cooperate.
According to the plans, the temperature has to maintain at 60-degree level overnight for several days in order for us to do the last phase of this service road. And that's our holdup right now. Everything has been done. We're just waiting to lay the asphalt, but the temperature is going to have to cooperate.
Chisley says they have to wait for the asphalt to cure properly. His team doesn't want any issues with the road. I asked, when can we expect this road to be open?
I can't answer that question. We just have to be patient with it. We was hoping to get it complete early on, but we had some rain that prohibited us from doing it. But since now we've gotten everything out of the way, we just got to wait on the Lord to give us some good weather and to give us the right temperatures.
Well, still to come on NBC 10 News today, Democrats are looking to unveil articles of impeachment against the president today.
That's right. After the break, we're going to tell you which ones they are going to look at in a press conference later this morning. But first, here's Lexi with a look at your Communecast.